Meditation isn't just for self help gurus anymore, it's gone mainstream. People have widely recognized that meditation is a powerful tool and it can help you no matter what your pursuit is, but I would argue that it can help you especially well if your pursuit is poker. So if you've had trouble getting into the meditation habit, or if you just want to perfect your technique, then I'm going to be sharing 9 essential tips with you today that can help get you on the path to regular meditating. If you're new here, my name is Dr. Tricia Karner, and I'm a peak performance strategist, and I help poker players improve their mindset. So with all that being said, let's get started. The first tip I want to share with you is that I recommend you start early. While it's true you can meditate at any time of the day, there are a few reasons the morning might be the best. First off, when you meditate early, it ensures you don't skip it later because your day got busy. Second, it's an excellent way to motivate yourself for the day ahead. My second tip is that you should start small. So many people start to meditate and then give up. And oftentimes, that's because they think they need to meditate for 20, 30 minutes, or even an hour at a time. When you try this, you might get frustrated, find it too hard, and miss too many days in a row. But if you go small, you will never run into this problem. You don't have to become a Zen master overnight. Rather, you can meditate when you can, for as long as you can, and whenever you can, and eventually it will become a habit. Meditating 1 to 2 minutes a day every single day is far better for habit creation than trying to meditate for 30 minutes but only doing it once a week or maybe even once a month. The next thing that I would encourage you to do is to make it a routine. If you're struggling with meditation, turning it into a routine where you practice meditation at the same time every day will ensure that it's easier to ingrain as a habit. The best thing to do is to tie it into an existing routine. For example, if you drink coffee every morning, you could say to yourself, every morning when I finish my coffee, I will do 5 minutes of meditation. By tying it to that coffee drinking habit that you already have, you'll ensure that it's easier to integrate the meditation habit. Next up, you want to find the technique that works for you. There are many different meditation techniques available, and the key to making it a regular habit is to find the one that you vibe with the most. This step is going to make it much easier for you to stick to your meditation habit. The fifth tip I have is for you to keep it simple. Don't get caught up in the right and wrong of it when you're meditating. Keep things simple. Even closing your eyes and focusing on your breath for a few minutes is a form of meditation, and it is much better than doing nothing. Don't think that you have to engage in some elaborate technique for it to be real meditation. Having said that, if you are having difficulty closing your eyes and focusing on your breath, then you can gain a little more structure by finding a guided meditation. A lot of people do better with structure, and that can help them get into the habit even easier. There's nothing wrong with that. And bonus, you can find many free guided meditations on YouTube. The seventh tip that I would love to impart to you is that you want to create the right atmosphere. Once you start making meditation a habit, you can fine-tune things by creating the right environment. Having a clean, organized, and comfortable area to practice meditation will ensure that you reap the maximum benefits. Going along with tip number 7, tip number 8 is to eliminate distractions. Creating the right atmosphere includes eliminating distractions. Make sure your area is quiet and turn off your phone. If you live with friends or family, let them know how important it is that they not disturb you during your meditation time. And my last tip, and this one might seem a little counterintuitive, is to use technology. It might seem weird for me to mention embracing technology when it comes to something as spiritual as meditation, but it does make sense. YouTube and other sites have free guided meditations that you can use. Also, there are plenty of apps like Headspace that help make meditation a habit. And sometimes, something as simple as using a phone reminder can help remind you that it's time to meditate. Now I want to give you 3 action steps that you can take to get going with a meditation habit. First, you can go to YouTube and find a guided meditation that speaks to you. You can narrow your search by focusing on different meditation topics. But once you find something that clicks with you, I encourage you to give it a go on the daily until you see that it becomes ingrained as a habit. If that seems like it's too much for you, you can use the tried and true 6-2-7 breathing method. This is a method where what you do is you get yourself seated comfortably, close your eyes, breathe in through your nose for a slow count of 6, hold for a count of 2, and then blow out your mouth for a slow count of 7. You will recognize that 6 to 7 adds up to 15 seconds. So if you do 4 of these breathing cycles in a row, you will have essentially meditated for 1 minute. If you do this every day for a week or 2, I think you'll find that you start to get the habit into place. Okay, so the third action step is schedule meditation into your week. Take some time to schedule meditation each day in your planner and try your best to get at least 5 days in a row. Remember, you only have to do 1 to 5 minutes of meditation a day. It's not about how much you do at any one time, it's about how consistent you are with the days in a row that you do it. That is the real key to habit creation. I hope that you found these tips and tricks to be helpful and enlightening. If you would like to learn more about how you can maximize your mindset, I encourage you to go to my training site, peakpokermindset.com. Over there, I have several freebies that you can sign up for, but my latest one is a mini course called the Mindset Disconnect, where I go over several mindset myths that could be holding you back. Also, in the description bar below, I'm going to list out some of my favorite meditation books that you can look up on Amazon if you're interested in learning how to meditate more. Finally, if you want to, you can come join my private Facebook group. It's the Poker Mindset Mastery Lab, and that's where my group members ask me questions about mindset topics, and we get into good discussions and I give them answers, and sometimes those answers appear on my podcast, Poker on the Mind, which I do with Gareth James. So those are plenty of ways that you can get in touch and let me know what your mindset concerns and issues might be. Until next time, keep working on that mindset.